Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Nick from Noobkill coming at you with another Madden video today. So guys, of course we have the kickoff program in the game, and with that, they have brought back one of my favorite thing, and that is the boss challenges, man. Now, the boss challenge right here, you guys can see we are going to be playing a comeback game from halftime against the Jets. They are 3,500 overall. What is a little interesting, it looks like we are playing with the Buffalo Bills at a 2,844 overall. So there is an overall discrepancy. That's kind of the challenge of the boss challenge and everything like that. Now, inside of winning, we usually in the past have gotten one free epic player from the boss challenges. It looks like we're only going to be getting two rare kickoff players, but I feel like they just lowered that one down just because we do have the community challenge that does get us to a free random epic. Would have been cool to have this community challenge plus to have the boss challenge give us that, but hey man, it is what it is. I'm just glad we have these different kind of challenges, a little more difficult. You, on top of the two rare players, you do get, of course, 100 kickoff tokens. You get 4 of those vanity tokens, so you guys can get 4 different jerseys, some alternate jerseys, which are really cool. And of course, you get the 2019 kickoff NFL 100 stadium. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. I'll give you guys my little tips and tricks on how to beat this. It shouldn't be too hard. I don't think it's gonna be that hard of a thing. Now, of course, before we jump into it, I do want to go over some of it. Of course, I do feel like, hey man, one of the best things that you can do to help yourself is, of course, getting yourself a controller, getting yourself a wireless controller, or of course, a telescopic controller like the Razer Keshi right here. These are really great. Now, there's not necessary, obviously it is a mobile game, you can play with the touchscreen, but having a physical controller that you can hook up and play with your device, to have analog sticks and dedicated buttons, does make it a lot better. It stops you from fat fingering some passes of when there's crossing routes and stuff like that. And there's a couple things you can do on the controller that you cannot do on, of course, the touchscreen, such as laterals and stuff like that. I will go ahead and do another controller video for Madden Mobile 25 and everything like that. But yeah, man, I do recommend it. It does help it out a little bit. Again, you can beat this without the controller and do it on your touchscreen, but it just makes it a little bit easier controlling your players, running around, doing juke moves, and of course passing, I feel like is a really easy improvement with the controller. So that is number one, but without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in this live event and see if we can beat it. So here we are in the boss challenge now. It looks like, yeah, we're going to be using the Buffalo Bills. We are down 16-3, coming back from halftime, and there looks like it's going to be 45-second quarters. So we want to try to score as fast as possible, but look at this, man. We got some old plays from Madden Mobile 24. PA slot crosses, and of course wide receiver corners. So offensive side of things, it might be a cakewalk. It might be a cakewalk right here. So we're gonna go on, we're just gonna try to get the ball down as fast as possible, right? We gotta score. You want to try to score as fast as possible because the defense is where it's going to be a little tougher. So we are definitely chewing up clock right here, but we also are picking up some yards. So here we go. Now, again, guys, this is a boss challenge. It is free to go ahead and play. We get pushed out of bounds, so we might be able to, yeah, it stops the clock, which is great. Halfback plunge right here. We're going to try to dive this in right here as we're going to turn on our beast mode. We're going to turn on our beast mode to try to get that touchdown. So we got our first touchdown in the game. So there we go. That is awesome. But it's nice to see we got the whole playbook and everything. So, and it's the old school playbook. Oh no, we still got halfback, fullback flare. So, you want to try to score as fast as possible. You guys saw some of the plays we did use: RB circles, of course, PA slot crossing, wide receiver corner are great. Now, of course, guys, now we're moving on to the defensive side of things. Like we said, we want to try to preserve that clock. Okay, we give them some field. But what I like to do is I like to go ahead and take like someone that's in zone. So let's go with this guy right here. He's supposed to be Matt Milano's in zone. We're going to blitz. We're going to try to blitz that. They're going to get there and they're going to get a stop. All right, so we're going to try to chew this. We're going to try to call timeout here. So zone is definitely one thing that I like to do. So cover 3 zone. And if they're standing over center, like Aaron Rodgers is doing right here, you blitz the A gap. You blitz the A gap and you get through there. And hey, man, he picked up the yardage there. He picked up the yardage, but we definitely threw off his cadence. Right there. You can either tackle him or he just tries to run himself. So they're definitely trying to chew that clock. But if we get a stop right here, okay, that's all right. If we can get a stop right here, we can win this. So definitely pay attention to clock. They're going to take a quarterback knee. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no, they don't. But there we go. We came up the A gap. So anytime the quarterback is standing over center, it's Madden Mobile. There's no flags. Go ahead and send the house. Now, on a kick return as well, punt return, you want to take anybody that's on the outside and cut up that A gap again. So you guys see, I just came through, and there we go. We're going to get those free yards. Those free yards, baby. So there we go. And then now if we are in striking range, guys, we are in striking range. We want to pay attention to the clock now. The offense is going to be some cheese. You're going to be all Madden. They are at a higher overall. So you want to just kind of burn clock now. You want to try to burn clock. I will let them just chip away at that clock. I don't really care. It is all right. I should be able to score a touchdown inside the red zone here. We have wide receiver corner, which is a great play. We got plays from this season as well. But there we go. Now on the third down, I will try to take it. I'll take a shot here. I'll take a shot right here. We don't want to burn too much clock, but here we go. And then there it is. There it is. And I'm going to stay inbounds. I'm going to stay inbounds. We're going to try to burn some clock here and run this. Come on. 5 overall boosted. All right, boosting. All right, so there we go. We're out on the 1 yard line. I am going to call timeout right here. We're going to call timeout. And now we're going to go. I'm going to go ahead and call the fullback flare. The fullback flare will bring us to victory. And, oh, we missed it. All right, we still have 3 seconds. All right, I'm going to run that same play right back. Fullback flare. And we're going to get it right here. There it is. And there it is, guys. We beat the boss challenge. Pretty simple. Just pay attention to clock, man. You just got to pay attention to clock. Again, I will just, we'll go run that same. Fullback flare is a great 2-point conversion play. You want to pay attention to the linebacker right here. If he breaks out into coverage, I'm sorry, I cannot click. I don't know why it's not showing. But the linebacker on the outside, if he breaks back into zone, you want to actually scramble. He does not break. You got to worry about that too, but there we go. That's all right. But your main goal is to try to throw it right at that wide receiver there. But all we got to do is make a tackle. We make a tackle right here. The boss challenge is finished, and we're going to hit the hit stick right there. So there we go, guys. Simple as that. Very, very easy. You guys saw I can do it. You guys can definitely do it. Wide receiver corner, PA slot crossing are one of your best plays and that I love the most. You guys know that I love those plays. I cannot wait till we get those back in the game. I'll definitely buy those ones. But yeah, PA slot crosses, wide receiver corner. Make sure you guys, like I said, on the defensive side of things, let's go and claim this. Defensive side of things, there's no flags whatsoever. Blitz that line. Looks like the community challenge just got unlocked, which is awesome. But yeah, man, blitz that line. The quarterback is standing over center. Send it in that A gap. You're going to either sack the quarterback, you're going to actually break through. If you don't sack the quarterback or tackle the running back, you throw off the cadence. The quarterback starts going all over the place, and he throws a little check down, or he just runs around and he runs past the line of scrimmage. They usually pick up like 1 or 2 yards. So that's what you guys kind of do. I like to go ahead and use like cover 3 zone, cover 3 sky. Take someone that's in zone, preferably the ones in the flats, and then take those guys out of their coverage and just blitz the line. There's no flags or anything like that. That's kind of the tips I can give you guys. Super, super easy. You guys just saw me beat it. Again, you can use a controller. Again, you can use a controller to make it a little bit more easier if you guys want, but of course it does. You can definitely do it without a controller. But yeah, man, that is going to be the boss challenge, guys. Hopefully this did help you, get you guys those things, and we can get the community challenge knocked out and get us that free random epic player. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for watching. If it did help you, go ahead and smash that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you know when we post out any other Madden mobile videos. But yeah, always stay hype, and we'll catch you guys soon. Peace!
What's up?